my first time streaming in a while, I have decided that I'm going to do something a little different. Um, I am going to reboot Guild Wars 2, as in completely start over. Um, I'm going to attempt to start a fresh, brand new account and see where I get with that. So, let me first make sure the stream is working. It appears to be to some degree. Okay, so I don't know how much I'll be able to see chat and whatnot, but you can add me in game. I've got my little in-game title thing up there. Let's see if I can make it a little bit bigger. Let's see, text. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if I can center it now. There we go. So, you're welcome to come play with me. My new account is Ratava Gaming 7901. However, I'm considering doing this on a European account. I have never played on the European servers. I'm sure it's going to lag to a degree if I do this, but you know, it's worth a try. Um, I don't know. The more I think about it, the more that's not a good idea, because they're not going to be on at the same time as me. So, maybe I don't. We'll just stay safe and do American. Okay, so I want to get on a bigger server. I know Maguma in World v World is pretty interesting. Normally they're big about fighting and stuff. I'm on. I think I'm on Yakspin on my main account right now. Can't remember completely right now, but something like that. I think I'll do Maguma. Okay, so I'm completely starting over, completely fresh. So what do I want to do here? What do I want my account to be? It looks like my stream may be having some issues. Or it's just my phone having issues. Yeah, my phone seems to be having issues. So, okay. Well, anyway. So, getting back to the game here. Starting a brand new account. Literally nothing on the account. I am... My plan is to play all the way through all the story. Do in-game stuff kind of throughout as I feel the urge to. But basically to give myself a new lease on playing the game. And since this is a new account and I don't want to spend a ton of money on it, I need to be cautious about what I pick and choose to play. Race doesn't matter, but what does matter is the class. And because of where the current story is, I think that I'm actually going to pick Norn because I have never played through the Norn story. I've played Human's the only one I've played all the way through, but once you get through the first 30 levels, it's all kind of the same anyway. So, but I've played through the Sylvari first 30 levels. I think I've played through the Azura. I know I've played through the Human multiple times. I'm not sure if I've finished Char, but I've done more of it. But I literally have never gotten past the first instance of Norn. So we're going to do Norn. Male or female? This is about looks and stuff. don't really care. I don't really love either a whole lot. Females typically are easier to make look cool in the game, I would say. Um, I like playing males though, but I don't know. Maybe I'll try male and see how I can make it look. Okay, so class. So I've been thinking about this. What's like the class that's usable in all scenarios, but I also enjoy playing to some degree. My favorite is probably Necromancer. And Necro has a place in basically every game mode to a degree, but it's not typically taken in high end raids or fractals because while it has okay DPS, especially if you're decent at it and consistent, and it is consistent, it doesn't have a good spike to it. It has a little bit more of a ramp up in its power DPS. It's like the easiest open world thing to play. And I still really want to do it. Ranger's probably the second easiest open world thing to play. But it's just so boring. I mean, I don't know. I mean, technically Necromancer is boring too. But I don't know. Ranger just. I can't ever get into it. I just hate the skill set and stuff on it. And I don't know. I just. Not my favorite. Guardian, though. Whoops. I hit some stuff. Guardian, though. Man, it's got some stuff going for it. I mean, it has um, use in every in-game mode. I don't know if its PvP is really big, but it will always be huge in World v World. Um, it's useful in raids, fractals, dungeons. Huge burst damage. Pretty fun to play. Its survivability is not quite as good in the early game, I guess, but technically it can be if you trade it certain ways. But I'll give it a shot. I've played a lot of Guardian, so I think I'm gonna be a short Norn. The most important part of the character selection, the body. Ooh, look at that. This has got more definition. And we're gonna go with that one. Okay, the tattoos. Alright, this one's Bear. I'm gonna call him BB. Alright. I normally don't love the tattoos a whole lot, but we'll see. Yeah, no. I don't like the nipple interaction there. No. I mean, if you're gonna have tattoos, have tattoos. I mean, come on. No, no. No, I'm not about sleeves. No. No, no. Is his beard clipping with his own jawline? No. It looks like the first tattoo I saw is going to be the one I get. I'm just going to go through them all, though. I don't hate it. But you don't like ever see this shit anyway. Let's go all the way back. Yeah. That's probably my favorite one. Now, do we want to go, like, full on, like, RP here and... I think, let's see. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I like that. I don't love his hairiness. I don't know, it's just my personal preference. Because I'm using this, yeah, Cam. We're gonna give it a shot. So Cam, what I did, I made a brand new Guild Wars 2 account. And I am calling this Ratava Reboots, and I am starting from square one with nothing. Absolutely nothing. What do we got selected? The first one, kind of a baby face, ugly as hell. Whoa. That just doesn't look right. Good grief. No, no. Actually, I don't hate that one. No. Yeah, if you want to, I tried to get Anarchy to join me, but he was like, "Nah, man, I'm gonna quit the game completely." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "I already did quit the game completely." So this is my attempt to come back. Is it wrong for me to just like what's already been picked? I'll go with that. I can get behind that. It's kind of hard to pick some of this in without context of the others. Um. Oh, I like that. Yes, sir. I don't like the ponytail. He's too big of a person to have that little hair. I see that too much in game. Alright, which one was it that I liked? I liked this one. I call him Goldilocks. Well, I don't really either, but I'm just going to kind of do this as I go. I mean, who knows? It might draw me in. I mean, technically, I do have the time. I just come home and I go to sleep. Basically, I get off work and I'm like literally this first week back to school. I let's see. I had 4 nights this week that I came home and passed out immediately and slept for like at least 3 hours before waking up. Okay, we going with long and luscious. I actually really like this beard here. Hold on, let's do we want to change that color? I don't know. Oh shoot, what it was it on? That was right. Okay, I hate this is called light pink. That does not look pink. This is like lilac. I hate the color pink. Ooh, Jon Snow. Kind of like the red. Yeah. Lily and Platinum are very close. I think Lily's got more white in it. I feel like he has a Witcher vibe to him. Let's go to facial hair. Alright, we have middle top. No, that's not work. Mutton chops. Santa Claus. Who does their beard like that? Are you serious? Are you... What? I had no clue this was in the standard facial hair. What the hell? Oh, wait, jiggles. I would like this if this was a little more filled in. What is going on here? That's weird. Yeah, I'm not digging that either. Kind of like the 5 o'clock shadow. You need a smaller haircut to go along with that, though. Yeah, I would really like that if it's just a slight bit more filled in. See, I'm kind of really thinking about changing the hair color to something darker. Because he has a young face. Actually, I'm thinking about doing this and then go in with a much more subdued haircut. That is awful. That is fucking awful. Okay. Let's go here. No. I don't like that. Don't like that. Don't like that. No. awful. Yeah, the only haircut I like is this one. But if I do, I guess he could have a shaved face with that. And I think, like, I'm thinking about trying a darker. See, there's a dark brown. I think I could get behind that. Does he have an accessory? I mean, I don't see anything. We'll just do it like that. Okay. Eyes. He is currently medium blue. I actually love his eye color. Yeah, that's pretty. I think I'm gonna leave him. I don't like dealing with all this stuff here, honestly. Okay, we definitely gonna hide his helm. Um, you know, I don't really care, honestly. We're just gonna let it go. Okay, as a symbol of my dedication, I wear a visionary's helm. Fanatics' pauldrons, conqueror's pauldrons. It's funny how one of these is a helmet. I always like this skin. This skin kind of is garbage. That helm is interesting. I like these. They're pretty. Does it actually move? I can't tell. It's so glowy, I can't tell. No, they just glow in and out. Long ago I determined my path and nothing will sway me from it. I'm stalwart in my beliefs and immovable in my loyalties. The weight of my pauldrons reminds me of the burden I carry. Oh, this is such a stupid choice. We're gonna do dignity, because why not? Hey, look, it's the bone skinner. My most important quality is that I have the necessary blank. Strength to defeat ancient foes, cunning to protect the spirits, intuition to guard the mists. Let's just go through. I keep my body strong so that I can defeat our ancient enemies and protect the Great Lodge. It's my duty to protect the spirits of the wild, and it requires cunning to keep them safe from the ice dragon. My intuition gives me the insight I need to guard the mists where the souls of our ancestors endure in glory. I'll do... This is going to be a story step. I have no clue what this even is. I'll do protect the spirits. At a recent celebratory moot held in Hallbreck, I blacked out. Roddy brawling. It's far too easy to let loose in the thrill of that moment. After I woke up, I couldn't remember what I'd done. I'm sure it was nothing too terrible. I got in a fight. I've had a rival ever since I was young. He's intelligent, treacherous, and cunning. I lost our last fight, but next time we meet, I'll even the score. And then lost an heirloom. I inherited Rourke's horn, a magical ancestral heirloom passed down the generations. After one too many drinks, however, I wagered in contest strength. I'm gonna do blacked out. Sounds more fun. When I was a kid, I had a vision. A spirit of the wild spoke to me and offered me its guardianship. The spirit was Bear. Bear is the most powerful among the spirits of the wild. She is a symbol of fortitude and self-reliance. She ruled over me when I was a babe, and ever since I have had Bear's courage in my heart. Snow Leopard is a stealthy, smiling spirit. She teaches us independent strategy and laughter in the face of danger. To this day, her wisdom guides me in my memory of her visit. Comforts me on dark nights. Blah, blah, blah. Wolf has the cunning of the pack behind him. He imparts the virtues of loyalty, ferocity, and strength in numbers. When he came to me, he whispered of my heroic future and told me I would never be alone. And then Raven. I think we know more about Raven than anything. Raven, clever and wise, guides us with the truths that others fear. He bestows a far-seeing clarity of mind. In my vision, he spoke of riddles and opened my eyes to secrets that few others can see. I'm thinking Bear. Not done any of these, so I don't know. Okay. Let's see what we can come up here with here. Ratava, Reboots, oh man, too many characters. I was just watching some Game of Thrones. He does kind of have a little bit of a Jon Snow slash The Witcher vibe going on a little bit somewhere in here. What's the Witcher's name? Geralt. Geralt Snow. How do I spell Geralt? Geralt. Geralt. Snow. Let me make sure I spelled it right. Geralt. Geralt Snow. How about that? Will that work? If it does, I wish I had like a yes, this works thing here so that I didn't have to just dive in. Anyway, so here we go. Though trouble may follow me, I overcome it with dignity. Bear, my spirit guide, teaches that there's a time to be forceful and a time to be gentle. I rely on cunning to protect myself and my allies, and yet in the past I've been careless. I overindulged in merriment at a moot and woke up the next morning with no memory of what I'd done. It's a mystery I must solve. I'm a guardian, I wear the pauldrons and bear the burden and loyalties of a fanatic. This is my story. I'm a fanatic. And it's already been taken. What a build up to shit. Maybe do John Geralt Snow. Can I do it? I wish I could do quotation marks. Is Jon Snow with an H? Oh, it's, yep, no H. John Geralt Snow. Okay, let's see. Boom. Worked.
I am Norn, hunter of the wild, born of the free and rugged Shiverpeak Mountains. In the far north, my people fought our greatest enemy, Jormag, a dragon of frost and snow. The dragon broke our pride, but it did not break our spirit. In our last hour, we heard the voices of 4 of the spirits of the wild: Bear, Raven, Snow Leopard, Wolf. They called us south, away from certain annihilation. We founded the Great Lodge of Holbreck and claimed new hunting grounds. Some say we should not fight Jormag. I say the greatest risk is to wager nothing at all.
One day a hero will lead us home, and we will break the dragon's icy grip.
I weave the skein of wisdom. My cunning confounds lesser foes. Like my ancestors before me, I seek glory. One day, I will take my place among the heroes of the Norn. The spirits of the wild have given me the gifts of trickery and cleverness. I challenge the skill of my enemy. I am the predator. They are the prey. I am still untested, but already, my deeds have earned me friendship and great respect. Each year, a great hunt is called in Holbreck. Only the best among us are invited to participate. I'll prove my worth with guile, collecting trophies to show my prowess. Then, I will drink and boast of my victories. I accept this challenge. I relish it. Come, danger. Come, adventure. In the lodges and halls of my people, my cunning will be remembered through the ages. This is my story.
there's going to be a lot of these to close. I paid for the season 2, because I will be going through it as well, so all that's opening, and Path of Fire, and Heart of Thorns, and I'm sure I'll also get a thing for the Ice Brood Saga as well. And I know about this. Yes, I know about that. Okay. Got a level 80 boost on this account, of course, too. Got 2 pieces of mail. Thank you for your purchase. You're welcome. Got my first mini. Gonna rock that bad boy. And then they're trying to sell me stuff immediately. So, we're not gonna worry about that. Okay, so...
Every year the competition gets
I think I
I'm a particular hunter that everyone's watching.
think I prefer my map up there. Let's see. What else do I need to do? This Wolfborn bitch all up on me here. Awkward. She walked away. Add to account wardrobe. Let's look at some stuff here. Let's see. Miniatures. What is this? Oh, I don't. Oh, okay. Oh, we unhiding this bitch. Yeah, we gonna have him. Let's see. What can we look at right now? Equipment templates already. Yeah. So there's my current equipment. Can't do wardrobe. Don't have any level 6, level 6, level 6. Miniatures, finishers. Do I have a finisher?
You don't say.
Okay.
Think we can expect it.
We'll do rabbit, because why not? Can't do anything else. Mail carriers level 70? Glider skins, mounts. Okay. Build. Not a lot here. Level 21. We can see slot skills. What, level 11. You know, one of the things about this is I'm gonna probably talk a little bit about progression in this game. Got my 17 permanent points. Progression in this game is a little lackluster compared to like some other games. I like how your individual skills level up in like
Don't get your hopes up.
in
I've clearly got the finest trophy.
ESO.
Who are you kidding?
So
Yours is tiny and smells of rot.
I hate these little
Hey,
sequences
over
we're
here.
about to go through.
You don't want to miss
Yours.
a chance for glory, do you? Hail, hero! Are you here to take part in this year's great
Alright, this is
hunt?
the negative of playing
Of
this
course I
on
am.
an ultra-wide display.
Just tell me what needs to be done and
Because
stand
it
clear.
crops the heads off
Hunt
of
down the
everybody.
wildest animals you can find and take trophies from your kills. Present only the finest to Ido the Tanner to prove your worth. Whoever has the best trophy and whose bravery is the greatest will be invited to join the great hunt. Newt Whitebear has said this season's event will be one of the most dangerous, so be ready. I've even heard the renowned heir Stigulkin might attend.
I look forward to impressing them both after I've earned my place in the hunt.
Ooh. Alright.
Ah, the great hunt. Each year when the season comes, fresh young hunters rise to the challenge.
Exhilarating, isn't
So
it?
they should have just done it like this. Alright, when this first launched, you had to do one of each. Then they made it easier by making you only have to collect one. So.
Hey, watch where you're planting those big feet. You almost stepped in my trap.
What's a big boy? He a big boy. Got my little dragon following me. So that's it. You can dodge roll. This one has a little dot on my mini map for my mini pet.
Hurry up, Ido. I want to get to the moot before Kettle Keg Drainer drinks all the ale.
Hail, Hunter. I'm the local leather worker. Ido's the name. Show me your kills, and I'll make them into trophies you'll be proud to show at the moot. Drinking, singing, and boasting. I love a good old-fashioned moot. Others save their parties for holidays, but I say every day alive's worth celebrating. Hey, Newt, look at this impressive trophy. Worthy of the great hunt, I'd say.
Indeed. You are skilled enough to defeat your prey, and wise enough to revere their spirits. You are worthy to join in this year's great hunt. By my own hand, I've brought the mighty worm Isormir. He waits above in the plateau for one such as you to challenge him. The great heir Stegalkan watches over him now, waiting for the hunt to commence. When it is time, you and the others will go to the high ground, over the valley. There you will face Isormir, and claim victory, if you can.
I can, and I will.
Oh.
This is where my legend begins.
Oh, I like my voice.
Hi there.
Hell yeah. Hi there. Look at all these people. All these new people playing a character. I mean, maybe they're just gonna
It was
auto level
glorious.
something.
I've really got a shot at taking home the prize
Once
this
those
year.
cages open, there's no turning back. Get ready to fight. Did you see the one that charged me? He must have been 20 feet tall.
There!
Maybe I should play this in action combat mode.
Over already?
Limpy needs to watch where she puts her traps. Stupid thing almost took off.
This is basically just something to keep you
Your wish is
entertained
my
while the
command.
instance resets up above. Do I got action camera? I mean, shake on? Yeah, I do.
Over
Go
already?
for you now. Brothers and sisters, hold on to your helms. What a fight. I bet you're all warmed up and
Yep.
ready for a sword.
I could go for some
It's
rest.
time.
You can't, because I'm not.
Hail to the finest hunters of the season.
May Snow Leopard grant you swiftness and grace.
Follow
May
me
Raven
if you
bless you
dare,
with the vision
and
to
ready
see
yourselves
and
for
the
battle.
wisdom to understand.
Walk with the pack. In the eyes of wolves, we are
Still ain't
all
seen
brothers
bear.
and sisters.
Battle with the strength of bear.
I think the mace is kind of a shitty weapon to give you first off. I would have done sword.
Onward to glory!
That's how I do it.
The first hit is mine.
Now, this is a spectacle. They did this part. There I am. Like, they did this really cool, but they made it so easy.
There's our prey. Go on, Hunter. Show us what you can do. Don't forget about the little ones. They're dangerous too. Keep at him! Don't let Garm have all the fun. He's reeling.
I tried.
Let's finish him off. All hail the Slayer of Issormir. Now return to the Snow
Issormir.
Lord's Gate as no
Some
mere
say
hunter,
Issormir,
but a
she says
champion.
Issormir. Ugh.
What a hunt! I heard about your victory. Very impressive.
Thank you. It was a hard-fought battle, and I'm proud of my part in it.
An excellent beginning to your legend, friend. You know, a lot of folks around here have problems that need solving. A slayer like you could be a big help. Putting your skills to work sharpens them, and helping others wouldn't hurt your reputation either. Think of the glory.
I will seek out these problems and solve them. Then we shall see how my legend grows.
And I get a new mace. Now, before I do anything else, I should say this. I am not going to use any boosters. I'm not going to craft. I'm going to just level 1 to 80. The natural way. I actually think I will do map completion on this character. I think I will actually, complete a whole map before moving on. Not 100% sure of that. But I want the fresh Guilders to experience from a brand new player. And to see the amount of content that there is for them, and also to judge the quality of that content. Every level you get this little level up rewards.
Spirits of the Wild, welcome.
You see how much your attributes improve. I don't know if it waits till then, so here it tells you about hero panel, stat increases. Your stats improve power, increases damage, precision, increases critical hit chance, toughness, decreases incoming damage, vitality, increases health. And if you hover over these, you see that. And then weapon skill 2 unlocked. I think this is a good little content guide, as long as people click on it and really read through it and see what it actually is doing. So accept. And then I like this, how they tell you upcoming rewards. So you get a new profession skill unlocked. What do they mean by that? New profession skill. New profession skill unlocked. I'm not sure what they mean by that. You get fine equipment, personal story unlocked at 10, get +5 hero points at 11. So here's something I was going to say. Part of map completion is you get these hero points. They're basically useless now because you get all the hero points you need to max out your specialization lines, which is right here, by the time you hit level 80. So it's kind of useless to even do them. It is helpful to just get extra ones, I guess, to max out specializations and get more skills more quickly than you do actually leveling up. But, we'll see. Okay. So it's telling me speak to the scout to reveal new renown hearts. So they have these scouts that kind of tell you where to go.
This valley is a sacred but dangerous place. Visit the shrines to the spirits of the wild. You'll be tested by both our enemies and the spirits themselves. And look out for extraordinary chances to prove your courage. You honor us all by acting without being called. There's much ground for you to cover, but you can speed your travels by finding the Asuran waypoints. You may have to pay a small fee to return to them faster than the Ravenflies.
So, it's teaching you the game. Raven's riddle solved. Okay, so this will actually help us do the heart, I believe. I can be found on a mountain, yet you can hold me in your hand or walk over me. I will outlive you, name me. You're a rock. So dynamic events are kind of events that help you level up faster. A mere breath can kill me, yet a spark can bring me to life. My form has the power to dispel darkness, reveal my identity.
A pleasure to
Candle's
see you.
flame. I picked up an egg. I feast on air but drink no water. I have no eyes of my own, but without me you are blind. What am I? See, I'm finishing the heart and the dynamic event at the same time. Consume me and you will choke, but within me is the key to life and growth. What am I? I erode rock, break bodies, and consume cities, yet I am necessary for survival. What am I? Water.
Come and test your wits against Raven's riddle.
Your hand cannot contain me, your eye cannot see me. I am fleeting when held, but you can catch me if you stand still. What am I? I think it's time. Oh. Rip. So if you pick up these eggs, I believe you can take them to a raven roost here. Guess that placed all my eggs. I'm beautiful in the winter sun, but brutal to the touch. I am danger overhead and underfoot. What is my name?
You are a clever one.
Whoops.
Raven is pleased.
Nice. Oh, I finished it. Okay, so. Whoa. That was crazy. So, just from finishing the heart and this, I went up a level. So they show, so these were at 44 before, they went up another 7 immediately. These stats right here. They want to show you the inventory now. So if you hit I, you have your inventory pane here. Which, let me do something with it. I'm going to do hide bags. There we go. That way everything just kind of goes together. They also tell you about PvP.
Raven sees all. Knows
So
all.
if you click on here, you can go into PvP and blah 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 blah. Maybe we'll do some PvP. I don't know. I'm pretty trash at it, so. So except this, we got a new bag. Has 4 slots. We just put it here, and we get another 4 slots. How about that? So there you go. They're telling you about your upcoming rewards again. Let's do 2 things. So we got a new mace earlier, and when you hover over an item in your inventory, you can see it compared to stuff that you're currently holding. If you double click it, it will equip itself. You can also right click to equip.
You are a clever
You can
one.
preview.
Raven is pleased.
You can customize it by adding runes and stuff. That's kind of new. So this is slightly better. Also, another thing to do is to read your skills. People don't read their skills. So your one is an auto attack. It's a chain. So you can see each skill has damage. Tells you how many numbers of targets it hits, the range. The third hit does the most damage. Hit your foes with a final strike and heal nearby allies. So you give a little bit of healing. The healing goes to 5 targets as well, and has a radius of 180. Your 2 skill, a smash a mystic symbol onto the ground that damages foes and regenerates allies. So 5 packets of damage that equal 120. Hits 5 targets. The symbol lasts for 4 seconds.
Honor Raven.
It's a combo
and be
field of
wise.
light. So if we do that here, this is a combo field of light, and it gives regen. Then our healing skill is pretty good. Blocks attacks while healing. So while we have it up, it lasts for 2 seconds. It blocks everything and it heals. After you finish a heart, you can then go to them and they become a karma vendor, and you can get you can buy stuff from them. So just for funsies, let's go ahead and buy something. So we'll get this Raven Totem. We'll equip it. This gave us 3 condition damage. Our condition damage is down here. That's not going to do anything for our build, but you know, it's just something to have. We don't do any condition damage right now. So, okay, let's move on.
Come back!
Now, when we get close to a heart, it's pointing us to the next heart here. It will tell us the objectives of the heart. Okay. Disarm bear traps, hunts Svarnir trappers, removes Svarnir tags, feed bear cubs, and challenge acolytes. Okay. So here's an acolyte. I like to walk up this trail and fight griffins with my bare hands. Bare hands against feathers, oh sure. Like that makes you tough. Fight something better next time. So we're challenging him, I will. So let's see how tough you are. I'm going to put my symbol down because that's going to do damage over time. And I'm going to hit him with my 1 skill.
An immense deed. Well done.
And there we go. Alright, look, there's a hole there. I don't know if this griffin will give us anything, but we'll try and see.
Refreshing.
Nope, didn't get anything from that. Here we have loot. So we pressed F to take the loot. Here's the unclaimed loot. There it is. Now, you can go into your F menu. Auto loot on interact. AoE loot whenever you press the interact key. Take all items when looting. You'll never see the loot window unless you run out of inventory space. Now you'll see this auto loot quick interact. You must unlock the Advanced Logistics Mastery in the Pack Commander line to use this option. Loot that drops will instantly enter your inventory without you interacting to loot as long as you have inventory space. That basically makes it where you don't have to press F to get loot. Huge quality of life. Long fucking way away. And we can't even look at where it is right now. So I'm coming up here. Oh, we need to do this event. If you dodge roll before you jump, you tend to take less damage sometimes. Alright, Sons of Svarnir remaining. Bear Shrine.
I need energy.
I want to make sure we hit everything once so that we can get maximum participation. Alright, my mouse is giving me problems. Wish I had a ranged weapon. Pinging some. about to finish the heart here. So this is what's great about special dynamic events is they actually help you finish
Not
the
enough
hearts really
endurance.
fast. It's amazing all these people that are here.
Up for a challenge?
So I just finished the heart. Now actually I can let this event go, and I can just kind of walk away. And what'll happen is other people will finish it for me basically. And I'll still get credit. You stand the risk of losing max credit, but you probably still get it. So I just leveled up again from that event. So my attributes just went up into those 7 points. We can see there. Now we are told about banking. Visit bankers in cities and towns to deposit items and view your collectibles. Some items like crafting materials can be deposited from anywhere by right-clicking in your inventory and choosing deposit material. Let's see if I can show you that real quick. So here, here's some crafting materials, tiny totems. I can right-click and hit deposit, and they go in there. Also, you can hit deposit all materials right here, and then we'll also deposit. Also in your inventory, you can double click and open bags. Alright, they're telling us about points of interest. We got a point of interest a little while ago. Points of interest are just like a dot on the map to run towards. In here is a quote, a point of interest. It says Heart of the Bear. So there's this bear totem shrine. You can meditate. Bear's familiar presence of strength and ferocity surrounding you reminds you to be like her in balance, fighting with rest, just as she balances life with hibernation. Meditate at the shrine. You hear Bear's voice primal and earthy, closer to you than usual. Never give in to rage, for rage kills a warrior long before the enemy does. Own your ferocity and you will always be the victor. I wonder if you kneel if anything happens. See, in Guild Wars 1 they had these god statues, and if you knelt in front of them, an avatar would appear. So, welcome back, Cam. Cam, the leveling up is ridiculously fast and when not even having to try. I've only done 2 hearts, and each heart had a dynamic event that came up with it, and I immediately went up a level from just doing the dynamic event, which also completed the heart at the same time. Here is a vista. This was Guild Wars stroking their own dick and showing you how pretty their environment is. Oh, we got a new skill. We need to read it. These griffins are attacking me.
More places to make my legend.
Alright, I just walked into an area that I had not previously uncovered, and so it gave me some experience for doing that. Alright, I've gotten 2 of these trash collectors, so this is the trash collector achievement. I don't even know if I've actually done this on my main account, which is sad. So I've gotten a couple achievements in the last few minutes. I got 1 point for trash collector. You have to finish in your new tier to get more. I got a point for Sons of Smarter Killers, so you can kill up to 1,000 of them for a maximum of 16 AP achievement points. Here's our new skill. Protector Strike. Protect allies from the next incoming attack against them and lash out when attacked, granting boons to nearby allies and fully charging the passive burning effect. So you give protect allies from the next incoming attack. So you give Aegis? I don't even know that I realized that. Let's kind of look at the... Yeah, bitch, you took so long to freaking attack me that it didn't even matter.
Strength is mine!
Okay, so when I block it, I give Aegis and protection. That's cool. I do want to show one other thing here. He's sleeping. How do I wake him up? I figured with some rocks next to him, and I would pick up a rock and, you know, pop him with it. There's a rabbit. Those are ambient mobs. They don't really give you anything. Hit me! Hit me! Thank you. Well, that does a lot of damage. Oh, I know what I wanted to show. Okay, so let's... Now watch when they die. I'm gonna get bonus XP. Oh, no I didn't. I guess there's no real reason to be up here. There's a cave. What do you call a gay cave? A cave. Ooh, pretty sword, bud. I got this, honey. See, I don't even remember this. Wait, you just died. How you come back? So I'm kneeling. I don't know why I'm kneeling, but I'm kneeling. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Kresdor altar. It's like a dragon totem there.
Eat that!
Somebody is inviting me to a party. Duck wizard. Is this Cam? I don't even know.
Refreshing.
And we're getting the Jotun killer thing down. Alright, so let's head on out. Yeah, there's another Jotun behind me. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm going to go to the next heart here. Keeping an eye on my inventory. I believe... Okay, so we just got a new weapon. So let's come here and look a second. So we were just given a sword, and it's much higher damage. When I equip this, I'm going to get new skills. So it says you learn blah blah blah. So here's the sword skills. These are pretty cool. So it's got a chain, of course, on the first one. So slash your foe. These are 3 target skills as well. Slash, slash. Then it says send out waves of attacks that strike multiple targets. Number of impacts is 3. Number of targets is 3. 78 damage. Your 2 skill is a symbol. You teleport to your target and blind nearby foes, and create a symbol at your feet that damages nearby foes and benefits allies. It gives Fury, which is 20% extra critical strike chance. Whenever you critically strike something, you do bonus damage. And the bonus damage is dependent upon your ferocity over here. And baseline ferocity gives you 150% extra damage. This is a good amount of damage there. It's also a combo field of light. And then your 3 skill, block ranged attacks while casting magical projectiles. So it's a little bit of a ranged attack, 600 range, but you also block things being shot at you from in front of you. Cam, I keep wanting to glide, and it ain't happening. And it ain't gonna happen for quite a while.
Good hunting.
So this is a point of interest. Hostra's Refuge. Sacred bears in here. She has a little bear shrine. Bear Shaman Marga. And this is a hero point. I don't know who this person is. They're in Wayfarer Foothills with me, apparently.
Spirits of the wild welcome you.
Apparently I can't fight her yet. How interesting.
I pray to the spirits, but they rarely answer.
The person who joined me was from EU. Sucks. I fight the Grawl by... I feel like my everything is really tiny right now. Hold on. Why does this look so small right here? I don't know. Fight the Grawl by erasing cave paintings, destroying effigies, and smashing sacrificial offerings. There's a little bag here on the ground. I don't know. Alright, so when we come in here, here's a cave painting. We can erase it. I think there's a special event that happens in here too. Here's a demonic effigy. So we destroy it. Here's sacrificial offerings. We destroy those. I remember actually getting killed in here before. Now watch this. I'm going to use my 2 skill. It's going to teleport, blind him, and put a symbol down and give me fury. That is so much stuff to give you on 1 skill. It's crazy. Such a good skill. And one of the nice things about Guild Wars versus other MMOs is most of the stuff in this is particular to you, and so other people can come and do some of this stuff, and it doesn't actually affect your ability to do it. Even like resource nodes are you know, per account based, not server based.
Die!
I say that and I'm pretty sure that person just destroyed that thing and it went away from me. I don't know. I'm about to be done in the cave here and I hadn't quite finished the heart yet. I still gotta say, it's so surprising to me how many people I see running around here in this, you know, beginner area. I think there's a girl outside we can probably kill. Okay, I noticed something there. When I started the channel to get rid of that painting, it gave me the credit, and then didn't do anything after that. So I could have interrupted it. If you just right click on this stuff, it'll give it to you. I'll read the next one. Yeah, here's the event that's about to start, I think.
So what's the plan?
We steal the sacks of food from the cave. It's nasty stuff, though. I'm hoping I can persuade someone to help. I usually get boys to help me. Silly boys.
Silly boys. So we gotta get sacks of food. Boy, that 2 skill is good.
Smash them!
Kill him!
This dude must be DCing. I've probably gotten way more than enough. In fact, when I go out here, it's probably gonna fuck everybody over.
Want to fight a god? Well, a Grawl god, but still.
Oh, apparently they just automatically come out here. Alright, this is irritating. Apparently you pick them up and they're there. Poor guy. So, yeah, there's no bags in my inventory. Interesting. Not the way they normally do this. Hope this ain't bugged. I see no more foods. Oh, there's one.
Die!
Eat pain.
Bow to me in my progress.
Yeah. By the way, when...
Smash them!
Oh! What are we doing here?
My spirit endures.
Kill him!
My spirit endures.
I need energy.
I need help!
I got my F1 skill somehow. I'll have to explain what that does in just a second.
Smash them!
I think this is the event that I feel like I might have possibly... Ooh. Oh, they're already knocking it
That's
out of
how
the way.
I do it.
I need help!
everybody Fury's not a bad thing. Yeah. Okay. Fun. Interesting. Let's leave the cave before I go any further into any of this.
At least that'll make them more docile. Maybe they can take up gardening.
So, had another level up. I'm scaled down here. It says effective level 4. So that's one thing that Guild Wars does. It scales you down based on where you're at in the world. Nifty system. I don't know if I love it or not. So, oh, profession skill. Pfft, duh. Okay, so every profession has some specialties to it. They're typically originally bound to your F keys. The Guardians here is we get 3 virtues, and the first one is Virtue of Justice. The virtue is it burns foes every few attacks, and I believe, it's 5 attacks to trigger. So every 5 attacks, you see this flame right here. When that flame comes up, my next attack will cause burning. Which burning, by the way, is a condition damage, which condition damage increases the damage that it does. And you can see here it says the virtue's passive effect does 2 seconds of burning, which is 28 damage. If I press my F1, it activates it, and it says you and your allies inflict burning on the next attack. And that active burning is 4 seconds of burning, which is 55 damage. And it'll affect 5 people around me to do that as well. But it's on a 20-second cooldown then. So I can either just wait every 5 seconds and get 2 seconds of burning, or every 20 seconds I can give 4 seconds of burning to me and 4 other people. Rally unlock. You now enter a down state when your health reaches 0. Press 1 to fight for your life, or press 4 to mend yourself. Afterward, your health is lower for a while, so be careful. I don't ever even notice that, really, that your health is lower. This game is so forgiving to death, honestly. We get an offhand weapon in the next level. That'd be fun. And we get fine equipment. So let's look at our weapons here. So if you click on a slot in your inventory, it'll show you things that can be placed in it. So we got some gloves. They're 13 armor, or 13 defense, plus 1 power. Put those on. Hadn't got a helm. Let's see what we got weapon-wise. So notice the numbers are in red, and they'll be in red if they're worse than what's being offered to you. So here's a great sword. We actually can't equip it, and I'll show it. I'll probably do it next. Yeah. So let's do the great sword. So here's some new skills. Great sword is a 2-handed weapon. Oh, my keybinds are not the same. Let's see. Stow weapon. Maybe it's under the first thing up here. Swap weapons. Targeting. User interface. Camera screenshot map mounts. Spectator squad miscellaneous. Stow draw weapons. Z. Okay, yeah, that's what I like to use. So it's a 2-handed weapon. So let's look at our skills here. Our number 1 skill. Strike your foes. Attack with a final powerful strike that applies might for each foe you strike. So I get 5 seconds of might, which gives me more power and condition damage for every foe I strike for a maximum of 3 foes. So I can get 3 stacks of 5 seconds of might. It's pretty cool. Spin in place and swing your greatsword while hurling powerful projectiles. That's a pretty good skill. Does a lot of damage. And it's a combo finisher. Leap at your foe, inflicts blindness, and heals you for each foe hit. So this is kind of like the teleport, except it's a leap. It's a leap finisher. It blinds, and you heal yourself. You can hit up to 5 foes with it. He's wearing an outfit that makes him look like that. So I'll just show you these. Here's the 3. There's the leap. Here's the spin. Call this spin to win. And then, of course, the 1, which it won't go through all of them right now. Alright, man. See you. Alright, so we leap, blinds him.
Avenge me!
Notice it also calls burn, but that was from the passive of my Virtue of Justice. Need to do some inventory management here. Alright, Grawl Paw. Double click to consume unlocks the Grawl Archaeological Study Collection. So this is something that was added a long time ago, but you get these Grawl weapons and you get this, you get some achievement points in the Grawl supply pack. You can right click on bags and hit use all, and it opens all of them, and you can deposit all materials. Let me actually go back to this Karma vendor here. So basically any vendor in the game, you can go to them and hit sell, and you can click sell junk, and anything that's considered junk will immediately be sold on your behalf. Anything that's white, I don't even know that it can be salvaged. I'm saying that, but I'm not sure. But I'm just gonna sell it just to get rid of it. We'll salvage this stuff in a little bit. And then when your inventory's like that, you can hit compact and it'll all go into place.
Avenge me.
Alright, here's a waypoint. When you unlock it, you get experience. By the way, this experience scales without what level you are. There's an event that happens over here a lot. A brood mother. A drake brood mother. Oh, I tried to glide again. We'll go ahead and do this hard. It was leading us towards the dodge roll thing, but we'll do that in a second. Commune with sacred wolves to start a pack hunt. Defeat Sons of Sparner, wreck Sparner camps and banners, and free wolf pups. So I commune with the sacred wolves. I'm not really sure how I do that. Okay, yeah, so you follow these dudes around, and they're going to take you to destroy these things, and Svarnir will pop up. I wonder if I'd hit my Virtue of Justice, if it'll give it to them. I'll target one of them and see. Wait till after this, because it does not do any condition damage to that thing. Oh, there's some griffins. Alright, let's see. Okay, I'm targeting them. Yep, they get it. So that not only burns the target I have selected, it burns any target I hit. So that's pretty good.
Might.
Need to loot. Probably something to look at up there. easy heart to do here. And I guess that's their little patrol they're gonna do. And that's it. So, I'll go over here and kill some more shit. I'll do this dodge roll thing here. So this is the game teaching you how to dodge roll. You can talk to this dude. Yeah, see, it shows you.
Honor bear, and be strong.
So they want you to dodge over this. And you get a little chest. Normally doesn't... Okay, quit showing me that. I don't need to know. So, let's look at the legs we just got. Just got some feet. They are better. And they give us +2 power, too. So that's good. I kind of want to go up here and just see... Oh, there's wolf cages up here that you can let them out of. I guess this person just came through here and killed everything. There's a cave up here with a point of interest in it, so we'll come do that. There's a chest, too. We're gonna go ham right in here and blind everybody. Alright, now we learned a new skill. Let's get this chest. Dragon Shrine, examine. This shrine to the Elder Dragon Jormag is carved out of strange ice that radiates malice and corruption. It is the totem of the sons of Svarnir who worship Jormag as the ultimate predator. This is going to play a lot into the story we'll get into later.
Ha! Extra damage.
So we leveled up as well, because we finished the heart.
Ah, such might!
You can see the open world of this game's pretty easy, especially early on like this. So our fourth skill puts down a symbol. I'll read it in just a second, and we can talk about what it does. I had to say, I played this game for so long and never read my skills, and
such
really dumb of me for not doing that. So we're gonna come back over here to our heart person. On the way there, so if you click on the heart here, it gives you a little message from the heart that you just finished, thanking you for doing it, and it shows you your reward. You get karma and you get coins for every heart you do.
The sons of Svarnir are mongrels at the worst.
Good hunting.
In honor of Wolf, we will destroy them all.
So here's more accessories you can purchase. So here's a dynamic event for this area.
Oh, traveler. Hunt with Wolf's pack and destroy the Svarnir camp. Force the Demented into the wind.
So we want to destroy these tents. So if we come over here, we can get double damage. We can hit the tent and the person at the same time. Extra damage. So, there we go. Give us some of that valuable XP. Yeah. So you see the sparkling right here? This is loot that I can pick up. And now the wolves are all over here doing something. Or if we hang around a minute, we'll see something else happen. I don't know. Or there's a thing to show in-game clock, local time. There we go. I'm going to have to get off in a little bit. Oh, they're all just sitting over here. Alright, we'll take this minute to do our level up. Awakened remnants have appeared in the area. Oh. This is a current event thing. Has to go along with the story way later on. They put them into the open world to kind of make the world feel alive. Doesn't fit with the story I'm in right now, obviously. So we reached level 6. We got 7 to our attributes again. Blah, blah, blah. Fine equipment. You can now equip fine gear. It's distinguished by its blue name and improved stats. You now have an offhand weapon slot. So now you can have 2 weapons. One for your first thing and one for your other 2. But I'm using a dual-handed weapon. You also get weapon skill 4 unlocked. Which, let's go ahead and read for our greatsword what it is. Symbol of Wrath. Pierce the ground with a mystic symbol that damages foes while granting retaliation allies. Retaliation's cool because it reflects incoming damage back to its source. Affects 5 targets. Symbol lasts for 4 seconds. It's a combo field of light. Now what's cool about that, so we can either get a greatsword or we can get a torch. This greatsword is not much better than ours, so I think I would rather... It does have precision on it. I kind of want to do the torch so that I can show you dual-handed stuff a little bit. Yeah, let's do the... I mean, I have a torch here, but this one's weaker, definitely. We'll do the torch. Okay. Level 10's weapon swapping, personal story, blah, 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 master order. Okay. What was I getting at here? Okay, that's better. Okay, let's do whichever sword. Okay, so I'm going to have a sword in the main hand. And offhand, I'm going to do a torch. Okay? So, now because I have a torch, I have this skill. We'll show the torch skill here. Zealot's Flame. Set yourself alight, periodically burning up to 3 nearby foes. The final pulse applies additional burning. After you activate this skill, you can actually then throw the Zealot's Flame to damage the foe. So there's flat damage and there's also burning damage that it does too. So you see burning is a big theme with the Guardian. I'll show you kind of what it looks like. So there you set yourself on fire and then you throw it. And you wanna throw it because you get bonus damage for throwing it. But you want to wait a few ticks so it does some burning damage first and then throw it at the end to get maximum benefit out of it. We also have another one-handed weapon we can use, and that is a scepter. This is our first ranged weapon. The scepter auto looks kind of silly, especially on Norn. But it's just fire slow-moving orb, 900 range. All these are 900 range on the scepter. Symbol of Punishment. Create a symbol on the ground that strikes foes and grants might to allies. So this is a good skill because it grants might as it pulses, and it does random strikes on foes inside of its area. So you see we got 5 stacks of might. And then Chains of Light. Immobilize and make your foe vulnerable with ethereal chains. So it does a little bit of damage, just a tiny bit. And it immobilizes for 2 seconds so they can't move. And then it also gives them 3 stacks of vulnerability, which means they take 3% more incoming damage and condition damage. Scepter Torch is actually a well-used combination in in-game content. So let's see, I can immobilize them inside that symbol there. Kind of a nice little combo. You know, I really was enjoying Sword. Just plain Sword. I know the great swords are more damage, but I really like that sword too. It's really good. I like the fury it gives me. We'll do sword torch. The torch, you can see, also actually lights up the ground, which can come in handy later on in the game in certain scenarios. When you stow it, it puts itself out, and then when you open it up, it comes on. So this is a very beautiful game. They did a great job on it. It looks fantastic. A lot of cool stuff to see in it.
Hunt with the strength of bear.
We're kind of taking the slow pace to the game. They've done some things in current year that have really sped up the way the game plays. And there's positives and some negatives to what they've done. They've changed movement in the game, most definitely. Trying to think. I think that, let's see what's to say.
You must visit more often.
We're gonna go in here. This is the dredge area. Dredge are another race in this game. You can't blind dredge, funny
I like
enough,
the way this looks.
because they're technically already blind. So the blinding ability of my skills is not going to be any help to me. I really like this dude's outfit. It's one of the new ones. I'm going to try and not spend any money on the game though, because I really don't want to. I wonder if there's anything... There is a Vista in here. Maybe I can actually get it now. Can I get Vistas now? Wait. Oh no, Vistas isn't the problem. It was skill challenges. That was the problem. It wanted me to get skill points. Okay, they want to play. Always got to keep track on my inventory because it's always a problem. This game used to have the moniker of inventory wars. Ooh, I just thought getting Vistas is gonna suck to a degree.
Up for a challenge?
These dudes ain't talking to me. So vistas are also meant to kind of make you climb and up on stuff. So some of them are kind of difficult. This one's not, but they get much more challenging. So now we can look and see this whole area. Okay. Anything else in this area? I'm gonna try to use waypoints as little as possible, but sometimes it just gets to be a bit much, but we'll keep going for now. Besides, every little experience helps. Even though I can't blind them, the teleport and the fury it gives me is worth using that skill.
Too easy.
I believe this leads us the way out. So I'm going to pre-pop that, I'm going to hit my 2, and then pop it again and throw it at him. Okay. So now we're back outside. We'll encounter the dredge a few more times throughout our tenure here. Oh yes, this heart is interesting.
I crept alone into the heart of a dredge camp. I've returned with a tale of...
Stealthy scouts are Snow Leopard's champions. You pay homage to her with your success.
Show leopard's followers. Snow leopard's followers reverse her speed and cunning. Are you here to honor her, revere her? Make me into a snow leopard so I can honor so I can honor her spirit in the hunt. Yes, so we turn into a snow leopard. Okay. Now, that's way later. Let's look at this. Quickly claw at your target. Leap at your target, damaging them and knocking them down. Claw repeatedly at your target. Let out a terrifying snarl to unearth any dredge hiding nearby. And
Run with
transform.
the swiftness of Snow Leopard.
So this is a knockdown. That's a more damaging skill, I guess. That's a snarl. So the deal is you come up to these. So when someone just snarls at a bush, it's too late to do anything. There's a little rabbit. Kill the rabbit, kill the rabbit. Alright, we got it. Alright, so here's a hole. So we do that and a dredge pops out. Dredge are a bit harder to kill though. Ooh. 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 It's interesting, you have to be moved back to use that skill. So I don't need to use this unless I have help around, because them bad boys about messing me up. Oh, looky there. We get to talk about monetization. Oh, apparently this is an event too.
Honor Snow Leopard and be free.
I see some dredge holes down there. Does that give vulnerability? It doesn't say it does. Wow, we're just gonna knock him down. Can res the snow leopard, that'll help with the heart too. Listen to the music. Got rather ominous. all the dead bunnies. And then I leveled up. So I'm going to right click this and it's going to immediately give me the karma and the gold. Let's see what we got. Plus 7 to our attributes. Down skill 2 unlocked. We haven't been down yet. Vista's unlocked. Blackline Trading Company. Yeah, this is where they try to sell you stuff. And we'll talk about this bad boy in just a second. Armor repair. So when you die, your armor gets damaged, blah blah blah. It's kind of a non-issue. Let's see, next level we get another skill.
Snow leopard moves swift and silent.
Let's sell junk. There's his little thing. Let's look in our inventory here. We can open some bags. We can deposit materials. So, Black Lion chest. This is Anet's loot box. The interesting thing about it is you only get these by them dropping in the world, but then to open them you have to buy these Black Lion chest keys. It'll unlock one Black Lion chest containing random gem store merchandise, including some rare items not separate sold. So anyway, about every month they update this thing, and you can preview it to see what it has. So this month is the Winter Skies chest. Contains a redeemable Black Lion statuette. You always get a statuette. A guaranteed item, which is for this is the Evan Ashblade Winter's Day gift. And then 2 common items, so you get 2 things out of this section. Each chest also has a chance for a rare item, including exclusive sins not available anywhere else. So you always get a statuette, you always get a Winter's Day gift, and then you get 2 randomly out of here. So 2 statuettes, utility primers, metabolic primers. You can look all this stuff up later and see it. And then there's 3 sections here: uncommon, rare, and super rare. The uncommon and rare section always typically have a weapon set in them. So here we have the Frost Forged weapon set, and here we have the Glacial weapon set. I have a few of the Glacial. I have a few of both these on my main account. Also, you can see they have a few other little items. You get a Black Lion claim ticket, which is used to purchase Black Lion weapons. They typically also have a monthly thing going on here, like the Starlight Wings backpack and glider. There's the backpack, and the wings or the glider. Let's see. I don't even know if I can preview the glider right now. I don't know if it'll let me. Yeah, it won't. Celestial Axe Sword, or Celestial Axe. Let's look at it. That is pretty badass. Yeah, they always put like literally the best skins in the game in this stuff. I have this on my main account. This is the Elemental Sword. It's pretty cool. Really nice animations.
I've come to gain insight.
Very
from
nice.
Leopard.
Let's see
Then
what they
you
have
will
in the
leave with
rare
your
section.
heart at
They have some
peace.
glyphs.
I crept alone into the heart of a dredge camp.
Golden-
I've returned with a tale of triumph.
The
Stealthy
golden
scouts are snow
Good
leopard
grief, she's
champions.
loud.
You pay homage to her with your success.
The golden keys guarantee you to get something uncommon or better. Iron ore mining node, that's for your home instance. Lotus harvesting node, advanced cloth rack, all these are for your home instance. Unopened endless desert mystery tonic. Who knows? The super rare category are permanent contracts. And what's neat about these is these are a contract, and you can actually sell this on the trading post. In fact, we can go look. So let's look up permanent contract. Okay, we're not even allowed to purchase them. But just so you can see them, permanent bank access contract, 4,250 gold. Very expensive. Upgrade extractors, 2,399 gold. Permanent hairstyle, 2,110 gold. I've actually had this one drop for me before, which was pretty cool. But basically what these are is once you activate the contract, it gives you another item in your inventory, and that is a permanent access point to this vendor. So you have a trading post express vendor, you have an upgrade extractor, which you can remove upgrades from weapons and armor, and also from your trinkets. You have the permanent black line merchant contract, so you you can summon a black line merchant anywhere. Bank access, I actually bought this on my main account. Repair contract, this is the stupidest one to have, but if you're just trying to finish everything. And then hairstyles contract, this is one of the most popular ones because you can change your hairstyle whenever, and it's has all the new hairstyles in it as well because they added more since they did the vanilla experience. So let's see here a second. I'm gonna run over here and get this point of interest in this vista. We missed a point of interest down here. Let's see, what's our money looking like? 5 silver, 2 copper. I'm going to waypoint over here and get this point of interest. That's funny that my keybind for my weapon being stowed and whatnot changed, but my auto run keybind did not. I need to get a staff so I can have some movement speed increases. Here I was just talking about this being the slow version, and here I am talking about speeding it up already. You can see mounts here.
I need help.
Okay, so there's that. We're going to waypoint over here. We're going to get this vista and this point of interest. Now, what we've been playing now might feel like a full map, but this is literally just the opening section of this map, the very, very beginning of it. There's so much more to this map. This map feels pretty big, honestly. But this is just really the beginner section. Just kind of introducing you to the game. And I think they did it pretty well. I think they have a lot of varied content here. Now, this is a kind of a jumping puzzle to get to this vista. You can see how they got these planks and stuff built up here. I think you are meant to jump from here. And then you have to kind of do this. Now, Norns are probably the worst character to do jumping puzzles on because they're so big. I did make mine as small as I could, though. Here's the little opening area that we actually did the first instance in. Now, head this way to discover Greta's Summit. So, I'll show you this. So in our opening instance here, we went to kill Isormir. We're we're going to go back up there. We'll look at his body. I think there's a hero point there as well that we won't be able to get. But, you know, it is what it is. And Aristogalkin will not be up there. And there's a Sormir. Yep, see there's a hero point that I don't think we'll be able to get. I feel like this is kind of dumb. I don't know why they did that. So anyway, this is that area. See if we can get down in here, down and out of here fast. So it's wanting us to go to this point of interest right here. And I think there is a side way to get over there. Yeah, from right here. I'm gonna just teleport down because the heck with walking. So we're gonna go this way, and I believe it takes us there. So you hold down Shift and use your right mouse button to draw on the mini map. Now, I want to show you something, because this is something I tried to say earlier, but these yellow mobs, when I kill them, you'll see it has bonus XP. When a mob is left living in the world for longer than, like for a while, it gains bonus experience on it. And because it's not been killed in a long time. And so you actually get more XP by killing stuff that hasn't been killed in a while. Typically red mobs have less of it because since they're hostile, they have to be dealt with a lot. And I think they just, like, in general, group of hoofed animals, I think in general they just don't get as much anyway. One of the quickest ways to level up in this game is actually to put on kill streak boosters and to go kill yellow mobs. It's like the best way. Oh, there's two of these guys. Huh. Ooh. I got a new torch skin. So yeah, this opens us up here. And we're finally moving out of the main area. Now, here you'll see some harvesting nodes. I don't even know that I can harvest them if I had the tools even. I don't know if the game would let me right now, but look at this. So we were just in the beginning area. Look at this. And this, you're not even seeing the whole game, or the whole area here either. There's more beyond those hills. Now here the mobs start getting a little bit more difficult to deal with. Minotaurs can knock you down, fuck you up a bit. A Jotun in animal skins. Such deception, but no matter, hair guided me to the truth. Thank you for joining me and for protecting us all. She's part of a special event. Always good to just click sell junk. So here is the point of interest they were wanting us to see. We have all these Jotun up here. Minotaurs. So they knock me down. Blind him for an attack. So I just dodged that. That was his rampage attack. He would have knocked me down. There's a vista up here. I'll probably unlock the next area by clicking on it. Kind of better I got it this way, honestly. So yeah, here's this awesome mountainscape, and it shows the spirits of the wild. You got raven, snow leopard, wolf, and then bear here at the bottom. I don't even know that you can get up there. I don't know, it looks like there's a trail. Alright, and so the next thing it wants us to do is to go talk to this scout that's below us here. And, that's a bitch. Because we gotta figure out how to get down there without dying. And this may not be the best way. Actually, I guarantee it's not the best way. But we're gonna make it happen. And we died. I knew that was coming. So here's death. So we're gonna go right back here. And we're actually gonna stop there, basically. I'm gonna go into the main city here. Because we died from fall damage, we don't actually take any damage to our equipment. Here's the first major city. This is the Norn's major city. It's called Hallbreck. And we will be coming back here quite a lot. It's a nice big city, and I'll explore it next time. Before we go, though, I want to look at all my stuff here and see if I have anything better. I do have better that. Some better leggings. So this is the same. Okay, so we got some new stuff here to talk about. This is a torch, but it's a new skin. So by equipping it, we will unlock the new skin. Let's kind of look at it here. Ain't that it's not that fanciful, but you know, it's good in the preview. We also now have a focus. A focus is a ranged magical weapon. We still don't have the skill number 8, so we can't, or skill number 5, so we still can't see all of it. But we can look at Ray of Judgment. Infuse your foe with the light of judgment, inflicting damage each interval if they are initially struck. So, 6 seconds of damage, 1200 range. And then we have Shield. Again, we don't have the 5, but we can look at this. Create a shielding wave in front of you that damages foes while giving protection and aegis to you and up to 5 allies. So this is kind of nice. It's a free aegis that you immediately give to everybody, and protection. In case you don't know, aegis blocks the next incoming attack, so however many seconds it lasts, you have until that expires to be hit and it be useful to you. Protection is minus 33% incoming damage while it's up. So good bonus to have there, good boon to have. Still not super necessary right now in this early game, but later on there's content that it definitely becomes nice to have. Apparently we now have the wardrobe unlocked to us. The wardrobe is where you can go and customize the way your character looks. You have to have transmutation charges to change how each piece of armor looks. You can buy them in the gem store. They drop out of Black Lion chests. You get them from rewards in World v World and PvP. Lots of different ways to get them. I think they also, you can get some kind of through playing the game too. Not really 100% sure, honestly. My main account, I have like 900 of them. We now have dyes available to us. All these are exclusive dyes that you have to purchase. That's not true. The common, let's see, the exclusive dyes come from the Blackline Trading Company. These, I believe, I don't know that they drop. Man, I'm not really even sure. Like, it seems like I get all my dyes from like purchased stuff, but I don't know. So maybe we'll get some dyes. You can buy all these on the trading post though too. So if you ever want to do that, you can buy them on there. Outfits. This is all Blackline Trading Company stuff. These are like full cover your whole
He held me tight,
body type deals.
but he just wasn't ready.
I might actually buy one of these if I find one that I like really like and it's available. And that may just be my armor going forward. These are not actually armor. They are a skin over your armor. Your armor still persists, but this is just like a easy way to have a quote completed look. Lots of crazy ones. They also can be put on any armor class. Oh, I like that hat. I look like a badass.
Raven's my favorite.
That's the Power Ranger outfit.
Too. Oh, but Snow Leopard is so sleek. Just be all of him.
Whoa.
And see if you can take on.
Oh, this is the new outfit. It matches the back piece and the glider that's in the Blackline chest. That's the Balthazar outfit. God, there's a lot of outfits. That's pretty cool one from Guild Wars 1. This is one of my favorite outfits. It looks so cool. As you can see, some of these really change the way you look. This is that one that guy had on earlier. It is pretty badass. Yeah, not loving any of this really. We've already looked at miniatures. We'll probably get some more later on. Already looked at finishers. Nothing else has really opened up to us, so still can't do that. Story journal, still haven't gotten level 10, so there's that. We've gotten a few more small achievement points here and there. So, anyway, if you came to the stream, I appreciate it. I'm going to continue this some more going forward, but this is basically 2 hours of gameplay already, and hadn't even got to level 10, so peace.